Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and this is an unboxing and setup and a kind of a first look at Amkette's Evo TV 2. Now the device is priced at about 6,500 rupees and it's one of those Android powered boxes that you can keep under your television. Now there are a lot of these boxes available internationally, but in India you really don't find them available that easily. You really have to know where to look and where to find. Now this box is a little different when you compare it to, let's say, a Chromecast or an Apple TV, which are officially available in India. Put simply, if you are someone that's consuming a lot of content on the internet trying to replace your set-top box, you need either a Chromecast or an Apple TV or a smart TV so you can watch, let's say, Netflix or Hotstar or Spool or Eros Now, all these diverse contents on your television through the power of the internet. This one box tries to solve that solution, not only with online content available, but the content that you have saved with you on, let's say, a hard drive or a pen drive. And a very cool thing about this is that it supports H.265 encoding. For those of you that aren't aware, H.265 is a newer form of encoding. If you have, let's say, a Western Digital or an iOmega or the older Amkette one, you may have certain issues playing back an H.265 encoded video, but this seems to solve that. In our review, we will tell you how that streaming works. For now, this is an unboxing and kind of a setup guide to show you what this box can do, because it can do really a lot of things. So I'm just going to start tearing off the plastic. As you can see, it's a brand new box that we got from Amkette for review. We've just torn off the box right in front of you guys. The deal is I have seen a demo of this in action, so I kind of know what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to be setting it up and seeing what it looks like in the box for the first time with you guys. So just gotten the tape off, and now that we're going to open the box, I'm just going to try to keep it as steady as possible over here for the camera to see. And oh, it's Boxception, so a box in a box. It's a very orange, something we've it looks like a trademark color with Amkette, and here we go. We have all it takes is 30 minutes to set up your Evo TV 2 for maximum performance. It's a startup guide. Download the Bubble UPnP app from Google Play Store on your smart TV. So it's essentially a startup guide on how you can cast content from your smartphone, PC smartphone or PC to the Amkette Evo TV 2. You have instructions about the remote control at the back, which we will get to in a bit. And you have the quick starter guide here as well, which kind of gives you a little bit of information about everything that the box can do. We recommend really going through it because it will give you an idea of how to set this box up and use it. Now, coming to the box itself, it's really small, really compact, very well designed. It kind of looks like the Apple TV, a little bit of a mix of the first and the second generation one. And of course, it's got Amkette's branding on the top. It's got a glossy finish out here, which means it's going to be a fingerprint and dust magnet. The top, however, has a matte finish. It's not a textured finish, though it looks a little textured. And like I said, it's very reminiscent of the Apple TV design. Now, coming to the ports and connectivity options, on one side you have an SD card slot and 3 USB 2.0 ports. Amkette claims that you don't need more than USB 2.0 when you're streaming movies from a hard drive. At the back, when you see, you have one more USB port, so that brings the USB options to a total of 4, which is good if you're someone that has multiple hard drives with a lot of content stored on them. And you have an SD card slot as well. Now you have SPDIF out for audio. You have the normal AV output as well, which is your composite output, which is your red, white and yellow cables. You have HDMI, which is what we're going to be using for this setup demo today. You can connect it to the internet via Ethernet or Wi-Fi. We're going to connect it to the internet via Ethernet, and of course the power. And the other side, two sides are absolutely simple. So let's just keep this on the side and see what else Amkette gives you in the box. The packaging is something that's it's a well packaged device. So with the box and some of the plastic out of the way, let's see what else we have in here. So everything else is bundled into these neat little boxes that come in one mother box. There's a really large amount of boxception happening out here. So this is the TV box. This one is the power adapter right here. So we're going to plug it into the television in 1 second, but let's just quickly get you everything else. Of course, you have 3 batteries in here, and you get an HDMI cable in the box, which is a really good thing. Previously, when you bought out of the box DVD player, Blu-ray player, or even the PS3 and the Xbox 360 did not come with an HDMI cable in the box, but this one comes with an HDMI cable in the box. We're going to put it back because we already have an HDMI cable set up for this demo. So that's nice. It's really nice to see an HDMI cable in the box. And here we go. This is the remote, and the remote is going to use 3 batteries. And of course it has a USB. Okay, so it has a USB dongle as well. I presume that's for the mouse-like point and click functionality of the Amkette Evo TV 2, and we're going to get to that in a bit. Let's just quickly get the batteries into this beast. So as you can see, standard remote control usually takes 2 batteries, but this one takes 3 batteries. And Amkette says that if you will use Duracell batteries, this should be able to last you for about 7 months of use. Well, that is a little bit of a tough claim to put to the test, but we will try to figure it out nonetheless. So that's the remote control, and we're going to quickly get rid of these boxes and power it up and see you in a second. Okay, so here we have it. We have the power cable connected. We are just going to quickly connect the HDMI port, which is at the back. Let me see if I can just get that to you right here. That's the HDMI port, and we connect it to an HDMI cable, and we're going to get the TV up and running first. So here we have the television, which was already preset to HDMI 1. The power cable isn't the longest out there, but it uses standard 5-volt input, so if you have another cable, you can use it. Now, as you can see, it's running on 1080p at 60 Hz. This is powered by Android 4.4. So according to Amkette, KitKat was one of the most stable Android platforms when it comes to movie streaming or watching video content and apps. We will of course be watching a lot of content on this, enjoying it more. You know, we get to call that work, but the startup does take a little bit of time. Okay, so when you power up the device for the first time, you can see an interface which has YouTube, Kodi, a play icon, the cast YouTube from your phone, and a bunch of other streaming services at the bottom. Just to give you a quick update, you have the Chrome browser, you have Netflix, you have a news app, you have Hotstar. I can't recognize the icon. You have Hook, you have Savan, and you have the plus. But yes, apparently it looks like you are going to lose out one USB port to the dongle. Now, it's pretty neat that just like the Wii motion controller, the Nintendo Wii, you have a motion controller. In our first impression, it feels to be fairly decent, something that we have seen evolve over the years, especially since the Nintendo Wii launched. Just before we get started completely, let's just quickly run through some of the settings. Get connected to the Wi-Fi. You have the ability to install apps and go to the Play Store. But right now, let's just quickly get into the settings. Before this, we will actually, I guess, have to connect it to Wi-Fi. So this is the Evo TV 2 store. Yes, this is something I was looking for to find, is the number of apps that you can actually install on a device like this. And we're going to wait for it to load. It is again subject to the availability of your internet connection. Now, the Evo TV 2 has 8 GB of built-in storage, of which about 5 GB is available to the user. And as you can see, the number of apps at your disposal are quite a few. You can have Sony Live, which is of course free. You have Star Sports to watch your content. You have TVF Play. You have Marvel Comics. You have DC. You have Hungama. You have 9gag. You have stuff like Yup TV, live stream. You even have music apps like Savan and Ghana, which are popular. You even have access to Wink. You have access to almost every news app available on the Play Store. You even have some learning apps. If you are someone that's interested in education, you have stuff like TED Talks. You have talks from NASA and stuff. If you like, you can even have access to your social media from this device. And this is something which is of course one of my favorites, which is Kodi and Plex. So if you're someone that has a really large library of movies and music on a hard drive, you can use apps like Kodi and Plex to streamline that content to have it easily accessible on the Evo TV. Now this is where we come into a little bit of a gray area, is you have a bunch of VPNs as well available out here for you to download. Once you go into the Evo TV App Store, you are directed to the Google Play Store, from which you can get access to these apps for download and install. And once you have VPN, which means you have access to international content from Netflix, which is a very big gray area when it comes to legality. But then again, you also have access to a bunch of free VPN softwares out here. So as you can see, the content library is really large. We haven't really been able to go into details and show you how the app streaming works. We will of course get to that in our in-depth review of the device. We will sit back and install as many apps as possible on something like this, and then get you a detailed look at the interface and how the apps function. This was just a quick unboxing and overview of what you get when you get the Amkette Evo TV2. Just to reiterate, the price is about 6,500 rupees. It is available online as of now. You cannot go and check this out at a retail store. And stay tuned to digit.in for more videos like this one. If you have any questions about the device, you can let us know in the comment section below. We will do our best to answer it. We regret we couldn't really get to show you some of the videos and show you how they function. As a last try, I am just going to see if YouTube opens because of our internet connection being down for a while. If YouTube opens, we will show you how some of that streaming works. But if it doesn't, we will get you an in-depth look at all the apps, all the services available on the Amkette Evo TV2. Like we showed you, it has access to a plethora of movies and TV streaming shows, and of course the ability to play local content from your hard drive. Another thing we will get to in our review. But this was just to show you an unboxing and a setup process, and to show you a quick glimpse of the UI. As always, if you like the video, you can hit the like button. If you have a question about the product, you can let us know in the comment section below. We will do our best to answer it. And for more videos like this one, you can subscribe to the Digit YouTube channel. We'll catch you in another video. It's goodbye for now.